Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching The Breakfast Show live on Nile TV International, and on a very important occasion is just around the corner. On Saturday, the 8th edition of the National Youth Conference will be held in the 5th Settlement Convention Center, and this will be with the participation of around 1,600 Egyptian youth who are eager to listen to the president and to engage in a constructive and fruitful discussion with Egypt's President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has held, as we have noted, this is the 8th edition, and the President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has been eager to hold regular conferences and sessions with the Egyptian as well as the African youth. And to shed more light on this topic, we're most delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Noor Hussein, an expert on human resources development. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Doctor, first of all, thank you so much for joining us. If you can, first of all, just brief us on the upcoming conference and your expectations, Doctor, please.
Okay, I would like to just begin by saying that Egypt is now concentrating, and our President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi continuously supports our youth, whether through conferences such as this Youth Forum, where participants from our Egyptian youth can talk directly to the President and address the guests. This allows them to address their ideas as well as their issues. The National Youth Forum also witnessed the first conference for the state-sponsored initiative called Decent Life Initiative, which was launched by President Sisi in early 2019 to provide better living conditions for the most needy nationwide.
Doctor,
yes, go ahead.
Okay, please go on. Doctor, talking about this edition in particular, we know that it's going to tackle terrorism, and also it's going to talk about the warfare against the state, the fourth generation. Well, definitely this important part is very, very important to be tackled nowadays, if you agree with me.
Yes, of course. The youth, a lot of people are talking about how the youth, they can be, this is how the future is, but we would like to listen to their needs. We like everybody to understand that the youth have opinions, they have ideas, and how to engage them peacefully in a way that they can be heard and listened to, and get their messages across by communicating their fears, their ideas, even their aspirations for the future.
Also, Doctor, if you can tell us about the Ask the President segment, which are millions of Egyptians are participate in this session and to have their voices heard and to share their concerns with President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and to get feedback and valuable input from him. What do you think about this?
Well, I personally strongly believe that when youth feel that they are heard, they feel confident and positive and can achieve so much more in terms of development and prosperity for our beloved Egypt. So President Fattah el-Sisi, by allowing a direct communication, allows every person to feel close to him, to feel heard, and to feel that they are important and necessary. And this is very, very essential in our future for our beloved Egypt.
Right, Dr. Noor Hassan, an expert on Dr. Noor Hussein, expert on human resources development. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Right, and right now moving on to a quick break, then we'll be back with more on our breakfast show.
بوجه رسالة لكل العالم. احنا هنا في مصر كل المصريين بيسعوا فقط للسلام وللأمن وللاستقرار، بيسعوا فقط للبناء والتعمير. ومن هنا بنقول للعالم كله مهم قوي ان احنا نكون كمان حريصين على السلام. مهم قوي ان احنا ننبذ، نكافح، نرفض العنف، نرفض الإرهاب. مصر كانت دايما أرض الحضارات، حاضنة الحضارات منذ أكثر من 7000 سنة، ومصر كانت دايما بتقدم السلام للعالم كله. الحضارة معناها الإنسانية، الحضارة معناها الازدهار، معناها النماء، معناها الرخاء. مصر كانت دايما بتقدم ده للعالم كله. والنهارده ومعايا شباب مصر العظيم اللي موجودين معانا دلوقتي، حريصين ان احنا نجدد ونأكد رسالتنا، وبنوجه الرسالة دي لكل العالم اللي أتمنى انه يسمع صوتنا، صوت مصر، صوت السلام وصوت البناء وصوت التعمير، وليس القتل والتخريب والعنف والإرهاب.
بحلم بالدنيا اللي مفيش فيها كره وغل، الشمس بتطلع فيها تنور قلب الكل.
الحب يكون هو لغتها والناس تستمتع بحياتها،
والخير يزيد ويفيض ويغطي حدود الأرض.
I dream a world where no one hates or holds a grudge.
Da fosto io una fotisi ogni allora, dove si vive per l'amore che riempie il tempo di colore. Любить и жить то, что дается свыше нам. نحلم بالدنيا اللي يعيش فيها ناس بسلام، ناس يفكروا في المستقبل يشوفوا القدام. الحلم بيلمع بعيونهم، مو فارقة لونهم ولا دينهم،
ناس قابلين كل اختلافاتهم عايشين مع بعض.
بحلم بمكان الحب بيطرح فيه ويملى، بحلم بمكان في كل اللي احنا بنتمناه،
وما نتحككش بأي ظروف، ونعيش من غير إحساس الخوف، مع عالم واحد كل الناس بتعيش جواه.
I dream of a world where love stays everything we do. I dream of a world where everything we hope comes true.
No obstacles will stand our way, no doubt or fear to chase away. One world that does not think in terms of me and you.
De braços dados e brilho em cada olhar, sorrindo juntos nós podemos ir além. Nungam ko sang é baio, mundo tanta sensação, novo mundo orientado para o bem.
كلنا جايين من نفس الأب ونفس الأم،
من حواء ومن آدم من الآخر نفس الدم. هي حقيقة ولازم نرضى،
كلنا راكبين مركب واحدة،
أكيد رايحين نوصل مع بعض البر أمان.
ख्वाब दुनिया का जहां जनो अमन हर किसी का कल्प।
Welcome back once again, and still we are talking actually about whether we are talking about the economic fast recovery or economic fast growth in Egypt, and also talking about the National Youth Conference, and I believe both are very much related. If I'm talking about the National Youth Conference, let me say now it is not just a meeting with youth. Nowadays, it started to be a meeting between Egyptian citizens, between the nation and President El-Sisi, in which he is answering all questions, putting everything with transparency, all the challenges, because I believe this is part of the strategic planning. If you want to take me with you or you are changing, I have to be part of the change. I have to see with my eyes on the ground the challenges we are facing as well.
It's been here for a while, but they haven't given it the support we have been given for the past 2 or 3 years. So the youth conference helps the youth understand that we are there for them, that they have the right to answer and give questions as much as possible, that if they have a dream to actually become owners of certain kind of companies or go through certain kinds of markets, that they don't have to leave the country to do so. So he's there to make them feel that he's here for them. They have the government support, they have different kind of industry supports, and whatever kind of project they want to come up with, that he will be there to give them the kind of money support, training support, expert support. The conferences also gives us a sense of the kind of achievements the country has done, because sometimes even when he's asked questions, he can give us examples about projects and about industries that we have actually grown in and become better at. And when the youth see that we have become better and grown, they give them a sense of, I can do it as well. I am here, he's here with me, he's talking to me, I have everyone's support. I will do this, I will go to the bank, I will get the loan, I will start my company, I will get my friends and family involved. So it's very important. These kind of conferences and seminars are core for the SMEs industry, honestly. Sometimes even parents want to do big kind of businesses, but they're a little bit scared of the market, they're scared of the technology, they don't know what to do. When youth people are involved, sometimes they can get the support of their parents and telling them, we went to the conference, we talked about it, I have a business plan, we can do this, and it becomes a family business, which is what we really want. We want industries to become family businesses and grow and become a country where we're dependent on our gross domestic product. So it is a very important conference, and you're right about it. It's completely related.
Definitely, because again, talking about this important part, the most important thing that you are not alone. I'm here, I'm listening to you.
Yes.
And you have to understand everything about the environment, about all this. And I believe also when it comes to the stability in the economic status in Egypt and the development, or when they talked about the speedy economic growth, it all has to do with the all the steps or initiatives taken by the banking sector.
This is true. I'll tell you something else.
Very briefly, in 1 minute.
Okay. Parents also believe that their kids should just work in a company. So for us to change the mentality of Egyptians, the concept itself, and make them believe that you can be an owner of your own company and grow in the country, this is what this forum is for. To change the mentality of, I'm going to just be an employee, to I'm going to be a person who's going to grow, do his own business, and become part of the economy.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mrs. Sherien Rayan, an economic expert and also a trainer at the Egyptian Banking Institute. Thank you so much for being with us.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for being with us. And I think with this, we come to the end of our breakfast show for today. Thank you all for joining us. Karim?
Thank you so much, Nashra. And just a quick recap, we talked about the importance and the significance of SMEs and the government support for such initiatives, and also the upcoming National Youth Conference to be held by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. Dear viewers, you're in the company of myself, Karim Gamaluddin, and Nashra Rashid. Until we meet again, this goodbye.